Right, so Major League Baseball is going to return to London for the 2023 London series. Long awaited. Obviously, 2020 COVID cancelled it. They didn't return in 2021 or 2022. It's taken 3 years basically to organise a return. Now, initially, when Major League Baseball came in 2019, it was going to be 2019. The Red Sox and the Yankees, and in 2020 the Cubs and the Cardinals, 4 of the biggest teams in Major League Baseball history, 4 of the most successful teams in the history of Major League Baseball. Now Major League Baseball has signed a long-term agreement starting this year, 2023. They will return next year in 2024, and then they have a hiatus for a year and then return in 2026. So let's have a quick look at the upcoming series. The games will be shown in the UK on the BBC, which is a massive, a national free-to-air broadcaster, and in the USA, I believe it's still going to be on Fox and ESPN. I haven't seen anything to suggest otherwise, as they're major carriers over in the US for the US market. The games will be played on the 24th and 25th of June, so a similar time of year to 2019. As I say, the Cardinals and the Cubs will be the 2 teams playing the 2-game series. The main sponsor is Mattel. Now, things that came out of 2019, things that Major League Baseball could possibly get better. Ticket price. The ticket price was criticised, especially the upper end ticket prices. The cheap tickets sold out almost immediately. And about 70% of fans in attendance were locals. So there was still about 30-odd% were overseas tourists, predominantly American. So if you want to grow the game to the domestic market, you want to see the numbers of local fans up. But there is a big expat community, and a lot of US tourists do come to London, so I'm not surprised that they want to catch a game. But we would like to see more domestic fans get in with tickets. And with the cost of living crisis, the ticket price is going to be a key takeout of this. What are they setting the prices at? Because obviously inflation and squeezed family budgets. Also, one thing that a lot of people don't realise is that taxpayer money was used on the stadium reconfiguration last time in 2019 to turn it from a soccer stadium to a baseball park with the mound and the batting area. That cost around 9 million British taxpayer pounds. That doesn't sound like a massive amount, but actually with inflation and obviously you've got to pay the staff to reconfigure it, that is going to cost more this time round. Again, cost of living crisis, that is something that needs to be made aware of, and obviously they want to make as much money as possible to offset that. The TV audience, there was some criticism of the host broadcasters in 2019. The fact that both games will be on the BBC is a positive, because that's free-to-air coverage, wider audience. BT Sport was a host broadcaster alongside the BBC 4 years ago. BT Sport is going under a sale right now. It's going to be bought out, ironically, by an American broadcasting conglomerate, but it's not got the rights this time round. BT Sport is restructuring itself prior to a purchase, so we could get a bigger TV audience this time round. Another thing that was an issue in 2019 in the build-up to the Major League Baseball series was the advertising and promotion. They used Jimmy Carr on social media and on TV adverts. That went down not very well here in the UK. He's a very controversial comedian. I haven't seen a lot of advertising and promotion for this year's London series. I really haven't, which surprises me considering it is just over a month away. Have not seen a lot of advertising and promotion. I am hoping that there will be advertising and promotion in the coming weeks, building up to the London series, because attendance is going to be key. They got about 54,000 at both games in 2019. Because of the stadium reconfiguration, they had to move some seats, so you can't get the maximum capacity of the stadium. So the advertising and promotion is key, the ticket price is key, and of course taxpayer money is going to be used regardless to reconfigure the stadium. So they need to make as much money as possible with merchandise sales and advertising and the tickets to offset that taxpayer money. But will that negatively impact the ticket price by making it too high and therefore unaffordable for a lot of families, because you want to attract new fans in? In saying that, Major League Baseball has made a long-term commitment to at least 2026. They're going to be appearing in 3 out of the next 4 seasons. They want this to be a success. It wasn't a total failure in 2019, but they want this to be a success, because the issues that came out of 2019 was the TV deal, was the ticket price, was the advertising, was the merchandise sales, the fact that a third of fans in that stadium for the 2 games were not British, were not local, or weren't local residents. They came from overseas as tourists, and they want to grow the domestic market. Major League Baseball as well were criticised for leaving it so long before coming to the UK, considering the other major leagues have been coming to Europe for a very, very long time and to great success. And the fact that Major League Baseball had pulled out in previous years when they could have come in 2017 and 2018. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it's a success. Hopefully a lot of the issues that were raised in 2019 aren't issues this time round. But again, looking for ticket price, attendance, and the advertising. They need to ramp it up because I've not seen a lot of advertising. And since they last were here, Major League Baseball has faced a player lockout and the Astros sign stealing scandal. So there's been a lot of issues that Major League Baseball's had to deal with domestically in the US that has affected its global image. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. That's a quick look at the upcoming 2023 Major League Baseball London series. I've gone less in depth for this one than in 2019 because we know what to expect now. So there we go. Thank you very much for watching. If you are a Major League Baseball fan, please place your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will have some more content for you very, very soon.